So we are streaming live on YouTube as well, but we are, it's going to be a private link. So anyway, my name is Cleta Colson-Eyre, and I just want to thank y'all for all of you that zoomed in and those of you that are watching this later. Okay. And today is April the 28th. So just keep in mind when you're listening to this, you may be listening to this and it may be May, and that's okay. So just kind of think about the date. So first of all, I want to welcome the new consultants into Mary Kay. I am so happy that you guys joined us. And there's been a lot of growth in April because of the Mary Kay eStart and just people being cooped up in their house thinking, how can I make some money? And so, you know what? Congratulations on a really good decision to join our company. And I know some of you are in different stages as far as what you have done since you signed up. Okay. Some of you already have your very first order in to the company and you are already an active team member, or maybe you already are a qualified team member. And I'm going to explain those two things. But there are several things that are very pertinent for you your very first 4 months in the business. So if you started in April, it'll be April, May, June, and July. That what I'm fixing to tell you is good for you. If you are listening to this at the end of the week, it'll be May. Maybe you signed up in May. So you will be May, June, July, and August. Okay, so just whatever day you sign up, whether you sign up on the very last day of the month, is the month that counts as your month. Okay, so anyway, so this is called your Great Start qualifying months. Okay, so let's just start from the beginning for a minute. And you may have come in with the Mary Kay eStart where you just pay $30 to get a Mary Kay and you get your free personal website and you get a free ProPay account. So if you did that and you're on Zoom, there's a little place at the bottom that has a little reaction. So you can kind of put a thumbs up if you just did the eStart. Okay, put a thumbs up if you just did the eStart. Or you may have come in and you got the starter kit and the eStart, which that's what a lot of people are doing right now. Okay, the starter kit and the eStart. So Charmaine, you got just the eStart, right? And then if you got the starter kit and the eStart, give us a little waving of your hands on that little reaction so I can see. Okay, so Charmaine, you got both. Morgan, and you got both. Okay, perfect. All right, so that's great. Good to know. So, of course, the first thing you want to do is once you sign up, you will go and log in on Intouch. It's www.marykayintouch.com. And once you do that, you'll put in your Mary Kay consultant number, which they gave you when you signed up. If you don't know it, ask your recruiter. She can find it, or your director. And then you'll set up, it'll say there, to put in your password, but since you've not ever logged in before, you just click on the link that says set up my account. And so you will go through and you'll have to put in your social security number in one more time and verify all your information. And then you will create a password. And then that consultant number and that password will be what you'll use for the rest of your Mary Kay life until you decide to change your password. I mean, I literally have the same one since I joined 35 years ago. Okay. So that consultant number never changes as long as you're in Mary Kay, right? As long as you stay active. So you want to memorize that number every time you call the company. They'll say, what's your consultant number? Okay, and so that's like an important number to just go ahead and memorize, all right? And once you log into Intouch, that's where everything happens as far as you're going to place your orders from there. You're going to get product information from there. You're going to get announcements from the company. You're going to get stats about yourself and your team. Anything that the company is doing, anything that is a flash sale, everything Mary Kay, you can find right there on Mary Kay Intouch. That's intouch.com. So you'll want to just kind of save that, bookmark it on your browser so you can go to it easy. I even saved it on my cell phone so I can just punch right into it. So it's easy to find. Okay. So that's the first thing that you want to do. There are a lot of different apps that you could download on Mary Kay. And you're like, wow, that's a lot. And you know what? I think the company at some point will get all that under one little umbrella. But right now, there's just a bunch of different ones. So the first one that I want to tell you about that's very important for new consultants is just called Great Start. And this will be pertinent to you during your first 4 months. So you'll just go to your app store on your phone um, or your, whether it's Android or Apple, and you will search for Mary Kay, Mary Kay Inc. And then under Mary Kay Inc., you'll look for Great Start. And that is the app you're going to download. And this app is going to help you keep up with your bonuses and how much time you have left for different things. And it has a lot of new consultant training right there on that app. So if you don't download any other app, that is a really great one to have for you right now. There's a bunch of other ones. I'm not going to hit them all right now. There is a form that shows all the apps that you can get, and we'll make sure that you ask your director for that form so that you can download them all. I like cool apps, so I have them all, and I just have a little folder on my phone with all the Mary Kay apps. Okay. Another one that you'll probably use a lot is called My Customers, and then the plus sign, My Customers Plus. And you'll see that when you search for Mary Kay on your app store as well. And this is the one where you can enter in your customers and your friends, and you can put them on your mailing list to get e-cards from Mary Kay and things like that. And it's really cool because if you happen to have their address in your phone, when you open up your My Customers app, it'll let you sync and add the customers. Like, you can type their name, and if you have their address in the phone, you can just go click and it automatically fills it in, so you don't have to type in everybody's address, which I know a lot of times we only have their phone numbers, but hey, at least you got them in there with their phone number, and later you can add their address and their email. So from that My Customers app, there's a lot of things you can do. You can do your receipts from that app. You can do what we call customer delivery service orders from that app. And you may write this down, CDS. CDS is a term that you'll see a lot in Mary Kay, and that stands for Customer Delivery Service. And what that is if you ever sold something and you did not have it in stock and you want to ship it straight to the customer from Mary Kay, then you will do a customer delivery service order. And you can do that right from that My Customers app, or you can do it from marykayintouch.com. Honestly, on that particular one, it is easier on the app than it is on the website. Sometimes the website's better, but for that particular one, it's way easier on the app. And so you will just pull it up and you'll enter your customer's information, and then you'll enter a new order and you'll put in what she wants. And at the end, it'll say, it'll have two choices, and it says My Inventory. Like, I have my inventory behind me, where I could get it, put it in a bag and go send it to her or bring it to her. Or it says CDS, Customer Delivery Service. And if you click CDS, then Mary Kay gathers the product up, puts it in a great box, ships it to her. You put in her credit card, and if she's already paid, she may have just given you the card. You can process it there, or if she may have done the order herself by going to your website. But either way, they end up putting your profit into that ProPay account that you're setting up. That's how you get paid. Okay, so there'll be more about that, but I just want to mention the My Customers app. It's really cool. You can even scan the boxes of your inventory when they come in. At the top, there's a scanner, and it automatically puts all your inventory on that app. And then when you sell stuff, it takes it out of your inventory. So you always know what you have on your shelf. Isn't that awesome? But it only works if you actually use it. You know what I'm saying? Like, if you don't scan the box and you don't put it in, then you can't get anything out. But anyway, I love that app. So those are good. And there's a couple of ones that they've come out with right now for all of us during this COVID virus, because we can't get out as much. And one of them is called Skin Analyzer. And it is a very cool app that you can scan your face, and you can actually send a link to your customers to download the app, and they can scan their face. And then there's a thing that shows results of based on their scan, what their skin needs. And then there's a little button where they can share that information with you, the beauty consultant, and then you can recommend what they need to purchase. It's so awesome. So check that out. The first thing I would do with the Skin Analyzer app is I would scan my own face. And that's exactly what I did, because I thought, as a beauty consultant, I need to know what it looks like. And, if I don't even have a clue. So without any makeup on, stand in front of a window, say you got really good light, and it just takes a picture, do a selfie. It takes a picture of your face, and then it'll go scan. It scans your texture, lines and wrinkles, uneven skin tone, and so a few other things. So anyway, and it's a really, really cool. Okay. And then the last one I want to mention, there's way more, but the last one I want to mention on this particular video is called Mirror Me. And this is where you would do a selfie and it actually lets you or the customer try on glamour, try different lipsticks on, different eye looks, different foundations. And it also lets you even play with like the hair color and things like that. So it's really fun. Like at night when you guys are just laying there and you're tired of scrolling Facebook and you're tired of watching the news, get the Mirror Me app, take a picture of your face and go through and try a bunch of different stuff. But it's pretty cool because like your customers right now, you could say, hey, I need you to download 2 apps and call me back and say, okay, we're going to do a little mini Mary Kay session. And then you show them how to scan their face. They'll send you the results and then you have them take their picture and they can try on different glamour products. So it's really a lot of fun. And you can either later give them the samples of the glamour or they can just they'll go ahead and purchase it. So I wanted to tell you about those. And I don't want to overwhelm you with too many apps, but let's just go over the ones I mentioned. So Great Start, that's key. That's for you, for your education, for your timelines on things that you need. Okay, My Customers Plus, that's to do your receipts, and you can print them out or you can just text the girl the receipt, screenshot it and text her. And to do your customer delivery service orders and things like that. Okay. And then the 2 for customers, Mirror Me and Skin Analyzer. Okay. So those are 4 that are really pretty awesome that I want you to get right off the bat. Okay. Now, let's talk about inventory for just a second. So the first order that you do, and y'all remove your little reactions and then come back and tell me if you have placed your first order yet. If you have, just keep your hand up. And if you haven't, put your hand down. Or you can put it in the chat, either way. Okay, so the Ready Set Sell is and Charmaine, you've done yours. Okay, the Ready Set Sell is a new consultant. It's a way that you can get free products with your very first order. I do have a whole video on this, so I'm not going to go over this whole entire information, but if you will ask your sales director, she has the video that I did, or you can ask me and I'll text it to you and you can watch it on inventory. But basically there's different size orders that you can come in with. They're from $225 wholesale is your minimum order to make you what we call active in Mary Kay. And that's where you pay $225, but you get $450 in products. Okay, that's an active beauty consultant. And once you place an active order, then that in Mary Kay, they have a term and it's called an active beauty consultant. Okay, and if you're active, you can order at 50%. So once you place any size order that's at least $225 all at one time, then you are considered active that month. So let's say you do it in April and the next 2 months, May and June. And anytime that you're an active beauty consultant, then you can place any size order. Let's say you do at least a $225 in April. Then all of May and all of June, it don't matter what size. If you need to order $50 worth of Mary Kay, then you only have to pay $25. Okay, there's not a minimum amount. So it's really helpful to, as soon as you can in Mary Kay, get active. Okay, because when you have that Mary Kay website that you set up with Mary Kay, you set up your personal website and you set up your pro pay, then your customers can go on there and place the orders and you can do the customer delivery service. If you're not active, you can't ship the product to the customers yet because you have to be an active beauty consultant to get a profit, right? So that's one thing I want to tell you. So that's $225. Like, if for someone like me and Lindy and your recruiter, Dina, we don't worry about that because I order every month. I mean, I hope I sell more than $450 in the whole entire month, right? So I'm always placing an order every single month. So the first level to get free stuff with this Ready, Set, Sell is $600. And I'll tell y'all, I started 34 and a half years ago. And that's a long time ago. But I started with a $600 order. That is and so today, I don't know how much that'd be worth. That's something for me to find out. But anyway, I thought for me, I wanted to start with some products because I knew once I started showing the products that people would want them, and I just wanted to have it on hand. And so, like, just even this morning, I was going to the doctor and someone texted me and said, "Hey, I need my cleanser and no my moisturizer and I need my foundation." And I said, "Okay." So right before I left, I did up a receipt. I got it. It was $66. Now I know that's not a big order, but guess what? I made $33 on the way to the doctor. Like literally gave her the bag. She already had the check made out. And that's because I have the product right here on hand. And so, I mean, like, that's $33 in a matter of 10 minutes. That's pretty good money, right? Y'all agree? And so, that happens all the time. I had another girl come. She picked up her order here at the house and it was $181. And so I had all of her product ready to go. She came up, I handed her the bag, and we stood out not quite 6 feet apart, but we were about three feet apart and visited for a few minutes. But you know what I'm saying? So that today is 181 plus 66. That's how much I sold today just with 2 people that ordered. So that's about 200 and what, $30, $40. So anyway, that's kind of how it works. So if you have it on hand, it's just way easier. And I didn't start out with all this product that you see behind me, but I built up to that because I knew that that 600, my first week I sold 400. So about everything I bought was gone. And I'm like, why didn't I do a bigger order? But I just didn't know. You don't know how good you're going to be. But anyway, so with the 600, if you do it within your first 15 days of signing up, you get $336 of free product. So that's pretty awesome. And that's a great bonus. And it goes all the way up to a $3,600 order, which is what we consider like full inventory. And you get $1,161 free for you. And so you can sell that at 100% profit. Isn't that awesome? And the other thing you can do is like when I started, I didn't have everything I wanted in Mary Kay. So I got some free stuff. So I'm like, that is mine. And it's going to go in my bathroom because I was excited to use Mary Kay. I was kind of a new customer. So when you get a lot of stuff free, you don't feel bad about getting your own shelf of stuff and putting in your bathroom to use, right? So anyway, there's more about the inventory on that video that I will share with you later. And most of you have seen that. So once you get your initial order done, whether it's 225 or whether it's 600, which is what we call a qualified order. Okay, it's a qualified order when it's 600 because that's when you start getting the free stuff. Okay, and so that's the bundle. What happens is you get these free bundles, and the bundles on the Ready Set Sale, your very first order, they're $158 from 152, 158 a piece. So when it says you get 6 bundles, that's when it's worth that $1,100, right? And then there's also one other little thing is if you do it within your first 15 days, because this is actually your first 2 months, but if you do it within your first 15 days, you get an extra color set just for you. And it's worth $132 if it's at least 600 or more. So that's awesome. And that can go on your beautiful face. Okay, so that's that. Now, let's assume you got your very first order in. Whether you did a 600, whether you did 225, whether you did a 3,600, and now you're selling and you're going and you're doing different parties, you're selling online, you're doing different things. So now it kicks in they call it Ready, Set, Keep Selling. And so this is a different program. And what this is it adds up, and every single time you hit 600 wholesale, don't have to be all at once. Maybe you just do a 200 and then the next month you do a 200 and the first of the next month you do a 200. Once it hits 600, you get another free bonus, a free product bonus, and they're worth $110 a piece. And so they're these little bundles that you get. And so what will happen is when you check out, it might say if you order $30 more, you get a free bundle. Okay. And so that's what that's about. So you literally can get 6 more product bundles in your first 4 months. So every single time you hit 600. So let's say you had a goal to sell 3,600 in your first 4 months. Well, you would end up getting an additional almost $700 of free product that you can sell at 100% profit. So that's pretty cool, right? And on that Great Start app, it'll tell you how much more you need for your free bundle. So for example, I had a girl that she came in with a $800 order instead of six. Okay. So she got her bundle for the Ready Set Sale, you know, the $330 something free. Okay. But she had 200 over the 600, right? Like the first order. So she had 200. So she did another order the next month, a $400 order. And that added together with what was the leftover of that, and that made it a total of 600. So she got a bundle free. So when she checked out, it said pick out a bundle. Isn't that neat? So that can just keep adding up. So basically, you're going to get free product all the way to the fourth month. And it will alert you when you order about how much you need left for your next bundle. Okay? Does that make sense? Okay, so this is something that they used to didn't do, and it's something that's really cool because it encourages you to really work it your first 4 months. Like, don't just sit around and do nothing because that little window of free stuff is over after your first 4 months. Okay, now the next thing I want to talk to you about is this, and this is two things about this is really cool. It's your team building bundle, and if I had one thing that I would do different if I started over today is I would not wait to build my team. You know, I became a sales director in about 2.5 years after I signed up, but I didn't start recruiting till about like I had like one recruit here, and then maybe 6 months later I got somebody. My sister signed up, and then a few months later I got another one. Had I known now, that very first month I would have started team building at the very beginning. And so now they pay you really good. So I'm going to explain how this team building works and how you can really maximize how much you make in these first 4 months in your business, because this is also within your first 4 months. Okay. So how it works is, let's say this month, write down on your piece of paper 3 Bestie vouchers. Okay, 3 Bestie vouchers. This is something Mary Kay is doing until June 30th. It's called the Bestie vouchers. And what they're doing is they're giving new consultants 3 Bestie vouchers to sign up your first 3 people. And your first 3 people get $25 off their starter kit. So instead of paying $100 for the starter kit, they're only going to have to pay $75. And if they do it with the e-start, that ends in May. But if they do it the e-start, like instead of y'all, you know how y'all pay the 130, then you're only going to have to pay 105. So you want to think about, who do you know in your life that might want to do this too? And they don't have to be local to you, you guys. It could be your cousin that lives in California. It could be your sister that lives in Florida. It could be your best friend that lives in Alabama. You know, does not have to be, there's no territories, right? So you just think, who would want to do this with me? And I'm going to tell you, it's a lot more fun. My sister and I, she came over today, and we have been in Mary Kay together 33 years. And so we taught Mary Kay. I mean, it's really made us so much closer than we already were. My mom has been on my team, and you know, for years. She's 81 years old now, and she's not on my team, but she's an avid Mary Kay user. But you know what I'm saying? Like, I signed up her and my aunt, my mom, my aunt, my sister, because they love Mary Kay and they love, you know, selling it. And my sister ended up becoming a sales director, went in a pink Cadillac. We had pink Cadillacs together. Isn't that awesome? And so it's just kind of cool that you can share this with your good friends and with your family members. And usually a new consultant, I will tell you, new consultants, their first 3 people. One is normally some kind of relative, like a sister, a cousin, an aunt, you know, your mom, your grandma, somebody that like you could say, listen, I can sign up my first 3 people with a deal, and you're going to be my first team member. And you just say, you're signing up, give me your money. That's what I did with my sister. Okay. And she wrote a hot check. My daddy put the money in there, and we were good to go. Okay. So you got somebody that you can do. Okay. So normally one is a family member. Usually the second one is your best friend. Like somebody that you're really close to, that y'all do everything together. Like if she joins Weight Watchers, you join Weight Watchers, even if you don't need to lose weight, right? If she decides to go to the beach on vacation, you go to the beach, you know. And so there's somebody in your life that y'all just do stuff together, and it's more fun. And sometimes you do it for her, and sometimes she does it for you. So think of that girl who's your bestie, And I want you to talk to her about Mary Kay and let her be one of your three. And then usually the third one is someone maybe that you meet that really just loves the product. Or she's a real makeup girl and somebody that you think of, this would really be a great opportunity for her to make some money right now, you know, or someone that you say, she would be awesome. I would love to have her on my team because y'all know you make a lot of money when you recruit a really good team member. You really do. And I'm going to tell you how. Okay. So you're going to offer the opportunity right off the get-go. Like tonight, you literally could get your first team member. And a lot of new consultants, they get their first few team members the first week because there's nothing else to do. They're waiting on their kit and they're like, well, let me talk to people about what I'm doing and let's get them on board. And it's more fun because then y'all kind of can do it together. You know, y'all can do parties together. Y'all can do all kinds of stuff together. And you just, you'll have a ball doing it like that. Then you don't feel as alone, right? So what happens when you sign up someone new? This is how you get paid, okay? So in your first 4 months, you, as the recruiter, when they do a qualified team order of $600, not necessarily their very first order, but in 4 months, their first 4 months, if they do at least $600 in orders, wholesale orders, you get $220 free product that you can sell at 100% profit. Okay. You get, there's 2 bundles that you get. And these are the bundles. And so you get to pick 2 of those out free and you get that as a gift from Mary Kay. And it's unlimited. Let's say you got 10 team members your first 4 months. That's $2,200 of free product that you can sell at 100% profit. Like you don't even have to, you know what I'm saying? That's a great deal. Okay. But not only that, Mary Kay knows you need cash. So you get a $50 team building cash bonus every qualified team member you sign up. So if let's just say you get your first 3 and all 3 of them do a $600 order or more, then that's $150 that Mary Kay will give you. And you know what the cool thing is about this cash bonus? You don't even have to wait till the end of the month. They give it to you within 2 days. It's in your bank account. So you want to set up your direct deposit on Mary Kay. When you log in on there, it'll ask you if you want to set up your direct deposit and they will just put that money in your bank account. So I had a girl that signed up this week and she did her $600 order. And the next day I got an email and says, we're sending you, and as a director, you get $100. It says, we're sending you $100 and it's in my account today. I forgot about it because they used to always pay us like on the 1st and the 15th. But anyway, it's immediate money. So let's say you have a bill to pay at the end of the week, go get you a team member and get some money right now. Okay. So that's pretty cool. So $220 of free product and a $50 bonus. Now, Mary Kay has a promotion that they're doing as well. That's not on this literature, but it lasts until I believe June 30th. And anyone that gets 3 team members that are what we call active, they place some kind of order, at least 225 or more, then you have a promotion. It's called Star Team Builder. And you might see some stuff in Mary Kay that with women that wear these red jackets and they're really cute blazers and we wear them at our meetings. And so sometimes we say, get in your red jacket, and that's what that's about. Well, anyway, they have a thing, but the title is actually Star Team Builder. When you're the first time and you get 3 active, you get a $100 bonus. $100 bonus in addition to these $50 bonuses. So really if you took your little 3 Bestie vouchers and you signed up 3 girlfriends, just 3, all 3 of them did a $600, you're going to get $150 cash. You're going to get $660 of free product, and you're going to get another $100 bonus from Mary Kay. And this is so cool because y'all just came in at a really good time. Mary Kay's got a thing where the red jacket that you normally have to purchase to wear like at the sales meetings and our events, they're really, really cute too. There's a lot of different styles. You get it free. If you do it by June 30th, you get it free. So you get a free, beautiful jacket to wear at all your events or wherever you want to wear them. One of them's plaid, is really cute. It's like, what do they call that? I can't remember, but it's the big plaid. Like, anyway, there's pictures of it on Intouch. But so it's very advantageous for you to think about who I could sign up right now and have a goal to have 3 in your first week. And so they could get a deal because they got the Bestie vouchers and the e-start, and you could get a deal. And guess what? You can help them even get into their red jacket by using their Bestie vouchers. And when you do, guess what? You get $100 bonus if she becomes a red jacket. Yeah. So like, let's say you sign up your sister and 2 others, you get in your red jacket, and then your sister says, well, I'm gonna get my 3. She gets in her red jacket. You get $100 bonus and she gets $100 bonus. That's pretty sweet, right? And then if you ever decide to become a sales director in Mary Kay, you get to keep your recruits and everybody that your recruits. So let's say your sister she goes crazy and gets 10 people. And you're like, shoot, I'm fixing to become a sales director myself. When you get ready to do that, you can take your sister and all her people she's recruited, and they'll all be in your unit. Isn't that awesome? That has not always been the case in Mary Kay. They changed that. So it helps you encourage your team members to add people too. So that's how that works. And if you may be thinking, I don't know how to even talk to someone about signing up to sell Mary Kay, just keep it easy and you just tell them about what it takes to get in and why you love it. And then connect them with your sales director. And there's a lot of videos. Like I know I have a marketing video. It's on YouTube. I just did it, and so Cleta Colson-Eyre. You can look at it and you can share that, but your director probably has one too if I'm not your director. Okay, so that's team building. So I wanted to mention that to you. Okay, the other thing I wanted to mention to you is about selling Mary Kay right now, because normally I would tell you to make a list of 25 people that have skin, and I still want you to do that. So write that down, 25 people who have skin, okay? If they don't have skin, they don't count. Okay, so 25 people that have skin. And then I want you to I want you to go through that list, and I want you to star, like put a little star by 10 of them that you think, 10 or 15 that you think would be good. Like she could probably be pretty good selling Mary Kay. Okay. And those are the ones I want you to talk to you about the business. All right. And then the rest of them, I want you to contact them and let them know that you are a new Mary Kay beauty consultant and that you have a challenge to let 30 people in your first 30 days try the products, or at least see you try the products. Normally it would be, let's get with them and have a facial, right? But if your state or city is not where you can get out and do that yet, I'm going to tell you how you can do it online. Okay. So easy. All right. So that's your challenge. So 25 people, and then 10, like let's say 15, you're going to contact to get your 3 new team members like ASAP this week. Okay. And that's exactly, y'all, that is exactly what I did last Monday night. I want to show you because I'm not lying. Not that you said I was, but last Monday night, or Sunday night, actually, a week ago, where's my little list? Hang on, sisters. I got my piece of paper out. There it is. And I wrote down, look at this, 25 names. And I went through here, and this is how I contacted them. And guess what? I got 3 team members last week. Robin Melton, she's on here tonight. Her name was right here, Robin. I got you circled. So, and this girl right here, Carrie, she signed up. And then this girl right here, Sherry, she signed up. Carrie, Sherry, and Robin. So that's just last week. And I've got several others thinking about it, right? So I'm telling you, it's in the numbers. If you ask enough people, you will get some team members. Then the next thing you're going to do is when you ask them if they would be willing to either try the products or watch you demo a product, then you can set up you can either do a one-on-one where you take your kit if you have your kit, you have some products in there, and you can show them how to do a facial by doing it on yourself, even just on the back of your hand. And you go through the products. Now, if you're brand new and you haven't even really used Mary Kay that much, you might want to hook in with me if I'm your sales director, or with your director, and do like a group party with her. Or she could do like what I'm going to do with mine, like with Robin. I am going to offer for Robin to get 5 or 6 friends together, and we're going to just do a little private group page on Facebook. And I'm going to go through how to use the products. And it's going to be like a debut party, even though, they're not actually going to try them. It's going to be kind of QVC style. Y'all, You see what I mean? And you can actually take your flip chart out and go through it just like if they were sitting there. That's one way to do it. The other way you guys can do it is you could do it like a Zoom call like we're right now, and we could have, let's say all of us were doing a party right now, and I might mail y'all some samples, and then y'all will have the samples in front of you, and I'll have the samples in front of me, and I will tell you, and we will go through you having a facial, and I'll just tell you what to do. Okay? So, and I found out today, which y'all may have already known this, but you can actually even go to Facebook Messenger, and you go to Facebook Messenger and you can add people and have a little page just like this, and you can do it right through Facebook Messenger. So everybody just about is on Facebook. Y'all agree? So that would be really easy to do, and you could actually see them. So there's 3 different ways that you can do it right now. And we have had women, there's one gal in Mississippi, and she has been doing parties like this. She didn't have any samples. So she had her kit. So she's just been doing it on the back of her hand and telling people about it. She sold $5,000 her first 5 weeks. And it's all been during the coronavirus thing. She's not even, she's never done a facial with people yet because she can't, she's staying in, right? So I'm just telling you, it can be done. It can be done that way. And really your friends, they just want to have a good time. You don't have to be perfect. We're doing a thing with eyeshadow on Thursday night, and I'm gonna be up here doing like this, trying to show people how to do their eye makeup, right? It's probably gonna be a hot mess, but it's gonna be fun. And I'm gonna take my makeup off one eye and attempt to make it look the same and show them how to do it. And so we're gonna have a great time. I'm gonna show some different glamour stuff, and then at the end I'm gonna tell them how much the eyeshadows are and the compacts, and see if anybody would like to place an order. And it's just so easy. And a lot of times they'll be done, go, yeah, I want to get a compact with some eyeshadow. I mean, and you know what? You're in and out in 45 minutes. Then you can go back to bed, put your pajamas back on. You already have them on the bottom anyway, right? That's what we laugh. We all so cute from here up, and the bottom is all pajamas. And so anyway, so right now that's how you'll really be selling Mary Kay. Another really important thing that I want you to do is in Mary Kay, because we're a business, we're not supposed to, like, on our personal Facebook page, we're not supposed to advertise, like, they call it call to action. Okay. Facebook does not like you to do that because if it's like, you can't go, hey, anybody want to buy some product? Anybody want to buy the miracle set? It's $110. That's like, you're not supposed to do stuff like that. So what you want to do is set up a business page. It's free. And you just go to on Facebook where it says pages, and you set it up, and you can put, mine just says my name, and it says Independent Mary Kay Beauty Consultant. And then what I do is on that business page, I post specials, I post my advertisements, like today I posted all about Mother's Day and my Mother's Day gifts and things I'm doing. And then like on where after you get your page, there's a place and it says invite people to like your page. So you go and you start inviting all your friends to like your page, right? And then once you get some customers up, in fact, I would do it like right at the beginning. I set up a private Facebook customer group page. So it's not like my business page, which really anybody can see. It's a private Mary Kay customer page, because on that private customer page, I might want to do some specials just for my customers, and I might want to do a video that I don't want the world to see, but I'd let my customers see it. I might do some parties right in that page. Does that make sense? And so once I get customers, I put them in that group page. And like on Black Friday, I did all my specials in that private page. So you'll kind of want to set up both of those, and you can work them in. You kind of put some of the same things in them, but the private one is where, it's just for your customers. It's not for every Tom, Dick, and Harry that likes your page. Y'all with me on that? Okay. And most of y'all have seen different pages, because one of the things is on Facebook, on your personal page, if every single post you do, you're trying to hit people up to buy Mary Kay, sell Mary Kay, or, book something, what happens? People get tired of it, right? Don't y'all get tired of you see your own friends? You're like, if I see another post about those stupid vitamins or whatever, you know what I'm saying? But if they have their business page, that's where you blow it up. Okay. And even my Instagram, I changed it to a business Instagram page, and it attaches to my Mary Kay Facebook business page. And everything I post on Instagram automatically gets posted on the Facebook page. Isn't that awesome? And so I can use both of those to advertise my business and my customer group page. So there's some different ideas on Intouch about that and things that you can post. I'm going to show you just something really quick. I'm going to screen share something with you and show you how to find it. Okay. So, and then we're gonna end here in a minute too. So let me just go. I'm gonna go right here. Okay, hang on. Okay, so this is Mary Kay Intouch. Yours might look a little tiny bit different, but right here, do y'all see this? It says your one stop for everything digital. And if you can't find it, if there's not a box like that on yours, you can just go to education right here at the top. And then right here, it says digital business basics. So you're going to click on that. And under digital business basics, you'll see all of this stuff here. But it says let's stay connected. And it has Mary Kay actually has our own Facebook group page for all the consultants. It's called My Mary Kay Facebook. And you want to click on that and join the group because they have lots of stuff you can copy and paste to your own. And you have to opt in by putting your consultant number, and that allows you on the page. But under this Get Social, this is some different posts that you can do. And it says digital assets. If you click on that, these are all, look at this right here, you guys. Do you see all these pictures of products? So you don't have to come up with cute posts. All you have to do is just look on here and maybe once a day, just download that picture. Look at that. So you'll just save the image and download it and post it to your page and say something about, what's on here. Okay. And then the other thing, hang on. You can do, those are all pictures. Okay. Let me see something. And it just goes on and on. Look at all these pictures. There's some super, super, super cute ones. So, of course, you can make up your own too. But I'm going to close that up. It also has, let me go back. I want to show you this right here. Like this Mary Kay Standout Challenge. We did this last week, but you can do it anytime you want to. And it gives you suggestions. It says, like, for example, this is you do one of the Mary Kay cleansers right here. And then it says, take a selfie while holding your Mary Kay cleanser close to your face. Smile like the cleanser is your best friend. And then you just copy this right here and you say, I'm taking on the MK Standout Routine Challenge. Through the week, I'm going to post my favorite hashtag Mary Kay products that I use in my own skincare. The first one is my favorite cleanser, and you tell what it is and how you like it. Anyway, and so there's ideas, do you see, every day of what you could post for the next 7 days. Isn't that great? So that's one thing you can do is look for, like, they even have stuff to tell you what to say. Right here, it says Spring 2020 Playbook. If you pull that up, it has all kind of stuff, but you can go down to April, and it actually has every day. If you don't know what to do, it says, like right here, today, like tomorrow. It says, while wearing makeup, remove one eye with Mary Kay oil-free eye makeup remover. Leave one eye intact. You can also hold the cotton pad used to remove your eye makeup to the camera while you snap a photo. And then you say, wow, that's a great eye makeup remover. No wonder it's a Mary Kay bestseller. Hashtag MK Standout. You see, so you don't, what I'm showing y'all is that you may think, I don't even know what to say. So you just go on here. Every month they have these suggestions and you can go and post them. Isn't that great? Don't y'all like that? So anyway, that's one of the ways you can kind of learn a little bit more. And then right here under Digital Zone, well, let me go back. Okay, on Digital Zone, all of this right here is stuff that y'all can click on to tell you about posts, videos that you can share on your own page. The idea is changing videos right here. You can like click on those and watch them yourself to give you some great ideas. These are shareable videos right here. It says You can connect these by sharing your videos with everyone. And really, that's right up here on the Mary Kay homepage. You see Video Lounge. You can go to Video Lounge, and this is all kind of training for you guys, okay? But the cool thing is you can go over and you see all of these. These are all shareable videos. Like this says mix and mask. So you would just click on it. Here's the video. Right here, it says share. So I could just simply hit share, and then I could click Facebook. And then look at this. This says Facebook, and I'm gonna share it to my page. And see, this is my page, Cleta Colson. So I'm gonna share it to that, and I'm gonna say, I love my MK mask. Mix it up. Okay, just something as simple as that. And then I'm just gonna post it. And then that video about the mask is gonna be on my page. That's how easy it is to post something to your page, y'all. Okay, if you have questions, put them in the chat. So anyway, I just wanted to show you how to find that on there. So there's lots of information on Intouch that you can, use to post and everything like that. So, so let's just wrap it up tonight by number one, you want to kind of make an inventory decision of what you're going to do. Get your order in as soon as you can. Number two, you get your Mary Kay personal website set up. Number three, you get your ProPay set up so that you can take credit cards, okay? And by the way, there is an app for ProPay. So if you want to download that app after you get your ProPay set up, you can charge your cards through the app, or you can go to My Customers and charge the card. Either way. And you know what? I know you're going to ask me, because you might say, well, what if they just want to pay me through Cash App or Venmo? That's okay. But what I would suggest is this. It's easy to get your money in Mary Kay kind of messed up if you're not keeping up with it. And what I mean by that, let's say that this girl paid you on Cash App, this girl paid you on Venmo, you got actual cash, and then somebody gave you a check, then you got some PayPal money and some ProPay money and some Google Pay money and some Apple Pay money. Okay, so you got like 8 different places people have paid you. And believe me, at my parties, this is what I say. I say, listen, I can take your money any way you can give it to me. I said, I take Cash App, ProPay, Venmo, PayPal, Google Pay, Apple Pay. I said, if you got money, I can find a way to get it. And I just laugh. But what's so funny is they're like, oh, really? You got Cash App? I'm like, I sure did. Oh, really? You got Venmo? It's just funny. But then this is how I do it. After the sale, and I'm not kidding, this is exactly how I do it. I have all those accounts attached to where I can deposit it to a separate checking account that says my Mary Kay sales account. And so all the money goes into that checking account. That way I can keep up with my money. And then I know that part of it goes to replace what I've sold, and part of it goes to me to write myself a paycheck. Does that make sense, you guys? Because if you have it in all these spots, and then like, let's say it's in Venmo, and then you're on Facebook Marketplace and you see a pair of cute shoes you want to buy, and you Venmo her, and all of a sudden you're like, I just not making any money in Mary Kay. I don't know where the money went. Well, I know it's on your feet because you bought shoes. It's that pocketbook that you got hanging over there and that pair of jeans. And then you have no money and you have no inventory. And you're like, Mary Kay didn't work for me. I didn't make anything because you didn't keep up. You have no idea what you made. So if you're taking it from a lot of places, you got to like, don't wait and let it, just build up in that account so that you don't know what you have, right? You want to just go ahead. It don't cost you anything to go ahead and deposit it to that account. That's what I do all month. I put it in that account. And then like, so today or yesterday, I got ready to do an order and I had about $1,200 in that account. And so I know where my money is. So I did a $600 order, right? Because I wanted to kind of replace what I had sold, because I don't like my product to get all the way down to zero. Every month I replace what I sold. At first, I just kind of took all my money and put it back into my inventory because I didn't feel like I had enough, but then once I feel like I have a good amount, then I just replace what I sell. Okay. So you want to be a little more disciplined with your money, because if it's everywhere and you go to the grocery store on the way home from a Mary Kay party, you'll just you're just like, you're really not running a business. I don't know. You're just like, harem scarum, and then you don't really know what you made. So try to be disciplined at the get-go. Y'all just got started, so don't form bad habits. I believe me, I've embezzled all my money more than once in 35 years. I finally learned my lesson and thought, okay, you have got to get a grip on your money and start acting like this is a real business, right? So if y'all start at the beginning, it's going to be a lot easier for y'all. Okay, so those are the things I really wanted to talk about tonight. I know that's a lot of different things. I don't want you to be too overwhelmed, but I just really wanted to hone in on the Bestie coupons and the team building rewards that you get, and also the rewards you get for ordering. And then to tell you the first steps to get started is to make that list, and let's get you a party on however you want to do it, on Facebook or FaceTime, however you want to do it. And let's just get started, because this is kind of new for all of us, learning how to sell online instead of in person, right? But here's the cool thing: by the time the in person starts, I mean, you're going to have it down pat. You're like, well, that's easy. I've been doing this. I've been doing, I've not even been able to look at anybody and I'm selling it, right? So also take advantage of Mother's Day that's coming up. If you're creative, or even if you're not, you can make gift baskets or gift bags, put some cute tissue in it, and you can do a lot for Mother's Day. But the one thing about that is you would want to place your order for whatever you want to market for Mother's Day, like today, because Mother's Day is in 14 days. If you don't count today, it's in 13 days, right? So you need time to get it in and to be able to package it and get it to the people. So think about that too, okay? So I'm going to go and stop the recording.